you're a big part of the opposition to the solar farm, one of them in your area, in your constituency. Why?
Because for the last 15 years, I have talked about what is taking place in Xinjiang as a genocide. In fact, David Lammy said that if he came to power, he would not only label it genocide as a government, but he'd take the Chinese government to court. And yet the company who are behind this have been named by the Foreign Office as the most complicit, the highest exposure to slave labour of any company in the world. The US government has sanctioned them and said they should not be allowed to operate in their country. And they rang my office and said to my member of staff, what does Alicia want to drop her opposition? And they listed a number of things I would be given if I was willing to drop my opposition. So if you think that this is the kind of company that we should have on our soil...
The company isn't here, but your broad point is that solar panels, or at least a lot of the constituent parts, come from Xinjiang. And the exploitation, it looks, of Uyghur people there. If those solar panels were manufactured elsewhere, would you drop your opposition?
So what I would drop my opposition if we had a different form of solar plant within the constituency. There are wider problems with this one.
Right.
My biggest is the company, which I've been very clear on. My communities have said we will have a solar plant at this substation because it's underused and we want to go green, and it's very, very strong the push within my community to do that. However, there are wider issues with this company, the size of it as well, 2,100 acres, and most importantly, there are 11 solar plants currently planned for Lincolnshire and 3 for Rutland, despite the fact that we produce almost, well over a quarter of this country's food.